Okay, a guy emails me and he says, dreaming and wishing doesn't do anything. I've got a little sign here that says, you are always loved and live your dream. But he says, dreaming and wishing doesn't do anything. And then um, he says, I'm not your therapist. He says, he could have just said, I'm not your, I don't know. I think maybe he was trying, I don't know. Anyways, he said, he says, if you do a couple of things, always either be employed or receiving unemployment. These kinds of institutions exist because there are so many people like you that are currently unemployed because of the pandemic. It is there to help you. And then he said something interesting. He said, morals have nothing to do with it. Maybe there's some things like that in the world where morals don't have anything to do with it. I've kind of always thought morals had something to do with everything, but anyways, maybe morals have nothing to do with it. And then he says, I want to leave you with this story. He said, a fellow was stuck on a rooftop in a flood, and he was praying to God for help. Soon a man in a rowboat came by and said, hey, jump in, I can save you. And he said, no, that's okay. I'm praying for God. He's going to save me. So the rowboat went on. Then a motorboat came by, and the guy shouted, jump in, I can save you. And he says, no, I'm praying for God, and He's going to save me. I have faith. So the motorboat went on. Then a helicopter came by, and a pilot shouted down, grab the rope, and I will lift you to safety. And the stranded man again said, no thanks. I'm praying to God, and He's going to save me. I have faith. So the helicopter flew away. Soon the water rose to the rooftop, and the man finally drowned. He went to heaven. And he finally got his chance to discuss the whole situation with God, at which point he exclaimed, I had faith in you, but you didn't save me. You let me drown. I don't understand why. This is where the story gets kind of really weird, because he says, to this God replied, I sent you a rowboat and a motorboat and a helicopter. What more did you expect? God bless you, Sam. Now, a lot of people would say the moral to this story is that the guy prayed to God to save him, and the way they say it is that God didn't save him, so he died and went to heaven. Now, either this is saying heaven is not a place that people want to be, or it's a mixed up story because the guy ended up in heaven. Now, the moral he was trying to tell me was, he said, get in the boat, Sandy. All the best. Now that does sound kind and, yeah, it sounds good. Then my thought was, Peter, get in the boat. And somebody said to him, no. Somebody came by in a rowboat, maybe a Roman. And somebody came by in a motorboat. I don't know how that would be. And then somebody came by in a helicopter and said, here, we'll save you. Jump in. And the guy said no thanks, and he went to heaven. He went to heaven. For some reason, this guy is complaining to God that he didn't save him, but supposedly being saved is going to heaven. So I don't understand this story. It's all mixed up like all the other things that religion teaches people. Most of the things that religion teaches people. And certainly most everything that government teaches people. Now, the guy says it's your money. And then the way he was saying, if he was saying it as kind as I think, sure, that's money that I've paid into that system. Not voluntarily, but anyways. So I could do that. I could just let government be the savior and take their hand out, because they've got their hand out right now for everybody, right? And they want to be your savior. Now, I don't know if I have any choice about that. I could say that I don't have a choice. That kind of be like saying that I don't have faith in you. So, what's the thing should I do? Should God be Peter and get in the boat and take the Savior's hand called government now? I guess that's what, right? Or should God decide, instead of having faith in the government, he should have faith in his family? I have no idea what I should do. I have no idea. Other than that I should have faith in my family. But does my family not want me to have faith in them? They want me to have faith in a different Savior. Because everybody is supposed to be everybody's Savior. That's the way that it's supposed to work. Otherwise, you really can't have too much heaven unless everybody's working on that idea together. So I don't know. I can say this, that I love you.